have several things to do in the kitchen today, and I thought I would take you all along with me. Here I am grinding up some wheat berries because I am going to be making a recipe for a quick hamburger bun. And this is going to be on the blog. I will try to remember to link it down below. If not, you can just go over to our blog, therosehomestead.com, and type in hamburger buns and you will find this one. This is not a sourdough recipe because I honestly forgot I needed hamburger buns today, and I just made a quick recipe of this. I've been meaning to bring it to the blog for a long time, so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it. It's a mixture of freshly milled flour and all-purpose flour, and it uses instant yeast. You can use active yeast if you want to. Just make sure you bloom it first. Today I am using 1 cup of freshly milled kamut flour and 2 cups of all-purpose kamut flour. I'm doing 3 teaspoons of instant yeast. It's a super simple recipe that will have hamburger buns on the table in less than 2 hours, and to me that's that's the best kind of recipes. So this actually just has 1 rise. If you follow me, you know I'm really big into 1 rise recipes. I'm not really into, I like to do that. It does usually yield more consistent and better results, but I'm very forgetful. So I just do that, and they turn out great. My husband told me more than once after these, he ate these. These were some of the best hamburger buns that I had ever made. And so even though I'm skipping a step, they still make really good hamburger buns. So what you're going to do is, after you mix up the dough and let it knead until it's soft and stretchy, you're going to go ahead and shape them into the hamburger buns and just let them rise the one time. They won't have to rise very long, like 30 minutes or close to an hour maybe, depending on the temperature of your house, of course. And we're just going to let these rise. We're going to put a damp tea towel on top of them and just let them rise, and they turned out so good. I like to do like an egg wash and put sesame seeds. You don't have to do that. Also, if you don't have kamut flour, just use 1 cup whole wheat flour and 2 cups of all-purpose flour, or you can even do all-purpose flour or all freshly milled flour. It's a very forgiving and very easy recipe. So my husband went up and picked a ton of stinging nettle. This is a really important wild herb or weed to pick for your apothecary, and so I am dehydrating those today. Also, I'm cleaning up some greens from our garden. We're gonna have a big salad for lunch today, and I went ahead and put those through the salad spinner And we're going to have a big salad. Really simple lunch today because we are having burgers for dinner, and I like to have something a little lighter on the days we're going to have burgers or something, some kind of red meat. I like to have a lighter lunch just because I think burgers are so heavy, but they're so delicious, and so we have them every so often. And I'm going to make some garlic toast to go with our salads. So a really light and refreshing lunch today, but so good. The greens came from our place. I did boiled eggs, and those came from here. And I don't know, it just makes you feel good when you can just go outside and pick something to make a meal with, and it just turns out absolutely delicious. I am going to make some milk kefir ranch. That's so simple. It's just milk kefir, garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, and that's it. And you just pour it over your salad. Absolutely delicious, easy to make. I keep some on hand because I love it. And yeah, so really nice, simple, fresh lunch today. Okay, for those of you who have a Nutri-Mill Artiste, I have a hack for you. There are 4 little screws underneath that you can take this all apart, and it is so nasty in there. And all you have to do is take those 4, they're like Allen wrenches, you need Allen wrenches, but you take it off and you can clean all that. I mean, it is disgusting what happens inside of one of these bowls, and I don't clean mine nearly enough, but today I took the time to take it all apart and clean it. It takes like 5 minutes to take it apart and clean it, and it is well worth it. You just take those 4 little screws out, and as you can see, gross. It gets so nasty. So I spent some time cleaning, and all you have to do is clean it really well and then just snap it back together and put those 4 screws in. And look, so much better. And I hope that this helps you all out, because I really didn't know you could do this. I just took a chance, and it works. I tested it to make sure nothing was leaking or anything, and I'm so glad that I started doing this, because when you look down in there, it's just kind of gross. We have been getting a ton of peas. The thing is, though, we don't get enough in one day to do a run. So what I've been doing is kind of freezing them. It's only going to be for a very short time, so I'm not blanching them or anything. Freeze them until we get enough that we can do a full run of peas in the canner. And so I am putting up a bunch of peas today, and I think we have enough, so soon we'll be taking those out of the freezer and getting them in jars. Now here are those hamburger buns. I'm brushing them with some egg wash and sprinkling with some sesame seeds. Of course, that's optional, but I just think it makes them better. And they were ready, I think, in 45 minutes to go in the oven, and we absolutely enjoyed this meal. We love having grass-fed burgers probably once a month or something like that. These were so soft and so delicious. Now I tried something new today. I did some carrot fries. I don't do these very often, but I'm going to start because they are so good. I like to fry my hamburgers on a really hot skillet. I like to sear the meat and make sure that it is crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Thanks so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you will give these hamburger buns a try. They were so delicious. All right, well, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and we'll see you on the next one.